Okay, this is actually just a test, and but I will say something about Apple iPhone security and the terrorist threat that now the FBI is trying to um, reverse engineer on that phone, so they want Apple to create a backdoor so they can hack the phone. The reason they need this is because the iPhone is programmed with, I forget, some impossible multi-bit security. New toy here, which actually works very well, but it's got a little bit of cord hanging down a funny way. There. So anyway, this security issue is a big deal because I tend to agree with John McAfee, who said, we open this back door, you're just opening up security to every enemy that may want to leverage, hack, or manipulate our infrastructure in any number of ways. And we want to pretend like the world's a nice place and everybody wants to get along, but they don't. So it makes no sense to just create this vulnerability. It's Pandora's box, really. Now, interestingly, Google came out in support of Apple. Microsoft chairman Bill Gates, former chairman, came out and said they should open it up for the FBI. Now, Bill Gates and Microsoft created the world's least insecure software. In fact, it's so bad, I read one meme that said your computer has a virus. It's called Windows. It was designed for sharing in the same kind of naive way that everybody will behave themselves and it'll be wonderful to share, but it's not the way it is, as evidenced by a hospital here in our local area that paid $17,000 because their system was infected with ransomware, and that was the least costly method to get it dealt with, was to simply pay the ransom. Now, that's a security issue of the kind that the more you open up the backdoors and vulnerabilities, create these vulnerabilities for infiltration, it only takes one disgruntled employee willing to take a bribe, and any entity, government, terrorist organization, spy organization with what seems to the average person like unlimited resources to simply bribe their way into getting their hands on that back door. And no, it won't happen today or tomorrow, but it can happen in the next year, 24 months, 48 months, however long it takes. It's like trying to get a hold of nuclear weapons grade plutonium. Once somebody has it, you can't unring that bell. So in that sense, it makes sense not to create the back door in the first place. Leave the security as it is. As John McAfee is quoted as saying, our security is weakening enough already. It's already immature compared to the technology that may be able to break it. Why do we want to simply create more problems? And he offered to hack the phones himself in a way that would not create the back door. And I think maybe the FBI should consider that kind of offer rather than telling Apple create a back door like a master key. So you can walk around with this master key, and they promise they won't allow anything to happen. Trust us. We're the government that also has a Secretary of State that puts classified emails on a personal server, which also instantly created a vulnerability to our enemies, because hacking a mail server is like nothing, an insecure server, or just a regular commercial grade server that it's just waiting to be tapped into. It's insanity. And we're going to stop this now.